Where the fuck was the same energy, nigga, without ALSINA, nigga? Where the fuck was it? Where the fuck was it, nigga? Your ass tonight was fucking, or last night I should say, was fucking emotional as fuck. You are an emotional wreck, my nigga. So everybody's been talking about this shit, right? The news, all these YouTubers and shit. I basically heard everybody's damn opinion. So I'm about to give my overall honest thoughts on this shit. And I gotta say, I've kind of lost a little bit of respect for Will Smith. In fact, I lost a lot. And it just shows you niggas cannot take a fucking joke. Now, if you haven't seen the video already, I'm pretty sure you have, but Will Smith got up after Chris Rock said a joke about Jada Pinkett, called her G.I. Jane and shit, right? The nigga first, when he said it, he laughed. Everybody's been pointing that shit out, you know? The nigga laughed, right? How the fuck do you laugh for 1 second and then slap a nigga right across the face the next? Like, it doesn't make any fucking sense. Will Smith, nigga, you are an emotional fucking wreck. This is why I say yellow niggas are fucking insane. Like, how the fuck you slap a nigga and then cry within 20 minutes of that? Like, that doesn't make any fucking sense, man. Not only that, you fucking win. Crying and shit. I apologize. Nigga, apologize to Chris Rock, bitch. God damn, man. Before I get any further, I do want to tell y'all niggas my voice does sound pretty weird because I'm sick right now, and so this may seem a little late of me making this video, but I just had to make it anyways because everybody's talking about this shit like it's the fucking it's basically what's hot right now. And so yeah, so Chris Rock, he told a joke, right? And the whole situation, from a retrospect, I thought it was staged, and I'm gonna give you a little bit of reasons why. Will laughing, that's one, because if somebody tells you a joke, right, and we all know jokes, they do have some type of truth, but with this joke, I did laugh, but I didn't think it was the funniest joke in the world. But regardless, this nigga laughed. Also, when Will Smith walked up to him, right, you could see from that camera angle that we never saw the shot on in front of Will Smith, because the camera angle, it was in a position where it looked like he actually did slap her. But I noticed Chris Rock, right, when his demeanor and when he was standing, and he folded his arms back and he kind of just took it, like he was already knowing I'm about to brace for impact, as if he expected that. And so my whole initial thing is, when Will sat down and he said, keep my wife's name out your mouth, and he said it twice. And for niggas that don't know, Will Smith is an actor, obviously. And actors, they have to perfect their, ability to portray a character. And Will Smith got nominated for Richardson Davidson, I think. And My thing is, I feel like that nigga was in character because how the fuck do you just act completely different and completely emotional, ball up tears and shit, get all mad and shit over a fucking G.I. Jane joke? This is just a joke. I don't get Hollywood niggas, man. Like, either niggas really can't take a joke or Will Smith is really insecure as a man. Cause what do you gain from that? Like, what does Will Smith gain from slapping Chris Rock at the Oscars? Just to defend your bunk ass wife? I'm about to get in with her in a minute, but Will Smith has just fucked up his whole career and maybe possibly his whole life. You know, the Oscars, these niggas might want him to bring that shit back. But it doesn't matter really anyways, cause the nigga already won. But Hollywood niggas cannot take a fucking joke. And this is why I keep saying comedy is dead. Comedians are damn near getting ostracized just because of shit they say. But back in the day, nigga, you could say anything and no nigga would make a big deal out of it. Like, I don't fucking get it. But as far as Jada, like, she is not the woman that any man should, you know, inflict self-harm on another man just because of some shit he wasn't comfortable saying. And also, I've heard way worse out of niggas even in front of Will Smith that have said this shit to his wife that are far worse than what Chris Rock has said. So this ain't even shit like the joke in itself. Like, it's not that serious. And so Jada, she kind of orchestrated this bullshit if you really think about it. Because when Will looked at her, the camera wasn't on them, but when Will looked at her, right, he was probably like, oh shit, my wife ain't happy, let me smack this nigga. And so she started this bullshit. Like, Chris Rock, he was just, you know, pandering to the crowd. Like, I will say though, the nigga could take a punch. Cause he ate that shit, nigga. He didn't even fall. Like, and that's where I'm still thinking, like, is this shit fucking real? Like, is this shit real? Because on one hand, the camera angle, it wasn't directly behind Will Smith. It was on the side. And so camera angles are complete fuckery and trickery. Trick niggas into thinking that the nigga actually slapped him. Because Chris Rock, if he actually got slapped, then his face would have been rearranged or some shit. And if you clearly look, when he was talking about the documentary, yeah, that part, he kind of slipped his words. And so usually when niggas get hit, they can't, you know, process what they're trying to say. So that's how I could only tell if it was real. And also when he sat down and shouted, keep my wife's name out your mouth. That could also be partially real because when he said that the second time, he raised his voice with more anger. But the first time, niggas were just laughing and shit. As if it wasn't, you know, an actual, it was a joke. Like, and I did too, like. But my thing is this, nigga. Where the fuck were you at when August Alsina piped down your wife? Where the fuck were you at when Tupac, rest in peace? I hate bringing up dead niggas in situations, but where were you, nigga, when motherfucking Jada was with that nigga? Why did you stand up to him? You wanna fucking use your Hollywood privilege and get away with shit on niggas like Chris Rock? I'm pretty sure Chris Rock is richer than your light skin ass. Like, not only that, like, Will Smith just looks like a fucking cuck. Like, defending your wife's honor, who clearly doesn't give a fuck about you, fuck some other niggas, degrades you, tells everybody in the fucking world that y'all's relationship is basically falling apart. But you still, my nigga, you still, out of all that bullshit, decide to protect her ass. For some reason. I don't get niggas like this, man. What do you gain from defending your wife? Not only that, this is on national television, bitch. Where everybody can see that shit. Now, if this didn't happen, I guarantee you nobody will watch the Oscars. That's how I could tell this shit was staged, because you gotta think Hollywood, they use like publicity stunts like this to get views and attract attention. So I'm kind of 50-50 with this whole if it was staged or not. Because look what happened. Will won an Oscar, and after that, he had his quote unquote apology. Nigga, you didn't apologize to Chris Rock. You just apologized to the Academy. Apologize to Chris Rock, man. Like, he just told a fucking joke. Like, clearly niggas laughed at it, including your bald ass. Like, niggas laughed at that shit, including you. So what the fuck does that make you look like? A hypocritical, sissy ass cuck bitch. Like, if you a Will fan, hey man, I'm sorry, man. Like, I am, because this also, like, fucks me up too, because in a way, like, I look up to this nigga. For him to do that shit kind of like makes me lose respect for him in a way. Even though the media and everybody else already lost respect for you ever since the August ALSINA shit. Niggas lost respect for you a while back. Like, there goes Will Smith again, defending his wife over, another man sleeping with her. Like, how the fuck do you live with yourself, man? Like, also, you gotta keep that energy somewhere the fuck else. Because niggas like this, my nigga, niggas like this right here, is the reason why women get away with what they get away with without no fucking repercussions. And somebody gets hurt. The innocent niggas get hurt over some stupid shit that the bitch orchestrated. Like, Jada right now, she's probably laughing her ass off because she wanted Will to, lose himself. She wanted Will to go off the fucking rails. She wanted this nigga to fucking defend her honor, but also embarrass himself on live television. You see, my nigga, women know what the fuck they're doing. You know what I'm saying? But for Chris Rock, listen, man. Everybody still hates Chris, Everybody still hates Chris. Like, the nigga just can't he can't catch a fucking break, man. Like, for taking that shit like a fucking G, I respect him more, Because after he got bitch slapped by Smith, the nigga still went on. Nigga still went on. And it's just embarrassing. Like, for the culture. When you got two black men, right, who I fuck with for a long ass time. Like I've been fucking with both of these niggas for my life. And you know, shit goes down. It makes you realize like this is why white people don't allow niggas at the fucking Oscars at all. Like this is why niggas don't win awards. This is why niggas watch television or watch it on TV, right? Or just watch the highlights and they don't see niggas there. Because either the higher up niggas at the Oscars and the white people there, they don't want niggas to make a scene like this shit. And it's fucking embarrassing to the point where you have fucking Denzel Washington and Tyler Perry during commercial console this crybaby ass cuck bitch, telling that nigga, hey man, calm down, you know, relax, you know, brush your shoulders off for God's sake. But it's just fucking embarrassing. Like this makes niggas look bad. This makes niggas look like they can't take shit. Like niggas can't take a fucking joke. You know? I may be going a little too deep into this shit, but it's just fucking like embarrassing, bro. Like Will Smith slapping Chris Rock over a joke. Like over a woman who clearly doesn't give a fuck about you. You know? Expresses y'all's relationship to the whole world. Like I've gotten sick and tired these past isn't it 3-4 years? Every headline, every article talking about Jada Pinkett Smith and her fucking marriage and Will Smith. Like I'm just so fucking sick of it. Like it's so fucking annoying. Like who gives a fuck? Like is this all the shit that has to be reported in the headlines all the damn time? Like, my nigga, control your damn wife. If not, divorce her ass, nigga. You could have been fine with Margot Robbie. You know? Will Smith, man, you just fucked up your whole career. It's just embarrassing, bro. All these niggas have given their thoughts on it. You know, Steve Harvey said he should have just handled it behind closed doors. And I agree. The majority of, like, Twitter is clowning this nigga, which I understand completely. Even most niggas on YouTube said, like, you know, the nigga should have just... He should have just took it, you know. Because Chris Rock did not deserve this at the end of the day, y'all. Chris Rock is a comedian, for God's sake. A comedian. Meaning his job is to tell jokes. You know, if a nigga got mad over a damn joke, you know, you're too emotional, you know. This is why I say yellow niggas are a different fucking species, man. Like, what are y'all, honestly? Now, I'm not saying all y'all because I don't want to generalize the whole fucking light-skinned population, but we all know you light-skinned niggas are fucking emotional as fuck. Like, the jokes are fucking true. Like, the jokes are true. Well, that's my 2 cents on that shit, nigga. Now, I waited for the majority of the day to upload this shit to see any fucking updates, but all I can say is Chris Rock hasn't pressed charges, even though LAPD asked him if he wanted to. So I'm thinking to myself, Chris Rock is too fucking humble. Or he's trying to sue Jada, but I don't think he's gonna do that. But you never know. Like, fucked up the culture, man. This is why white people, they don't allow us at the Oscars because of stupid shit like this. But hey man, give me y'all's initial thoughts on this in the comment section. It's your boy E.B.N. signing out.